Hey guys, I am Ibigandscary. I'm bringing you another StarCraft 2 replay, this time featuring in our bottom half of the map, MadCow from We Wanna Win clan. He is our red Masters level Zerg. His opponent in the top half of, we're on Polar Night, so there's really no corners. It's all just top half, bottom half. I like it, actually. I really like that. Is Azamato from ATcm, a clan that I don't know anything about. Battle.net is not giving me access to their clan page, so I can't really figure out what ATcm stands for, so I do apologize for that, but I do know that both players are in moderately high Masters, I believe, and that's just guesstimation. So I'm sure we're going to be seeing a very moderately high Masters level game. We do see that first supply depot coming down from Azamato, but we also see a very, very early SCV scout coming out from him, which is very surprising because Polar Night is a smaller sized map. First Overlord coming out from MadCow, and we can see that MadCow's just doing what Zerg does. He's building drones. He's actually moving out with a drone scout of his own. Again, slightly surprising because of the speed of the map. I mean, just how small it is. Second SCV coming out from Azamato. It's beginning to look like a proxy barracks play from him, and that second SCV is probably going to be dropping down a second barracks, or maybe it's just there to help with the bunker. Unfortunately for Azamato, the Overlord from MadCow is actually queued up, I'm assuming, to come over here somewhere just so that he can suicide him in later on with that first Overlord moving probably just right next to the natural. Check out that early gas timing. So very typical locations for MadCow to send out his Overlord. It might be just a little bit too early for that Overlord, maybe if he was expecting some sort of super early spawning pool or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, the Overlord, a bit of an unfortunate misstep for Azamato to have that barracks scouted from that Overlord, and actually really great pickup from MadCow. I hope you were paying attention because I know I was. The SCV was actually shoot away from the barracks, and Azamato immediately sent his SCV up here to the top right, making it so that the other barracks was not going to be scouted by that drone. However, MadCow, sensing that, I'm probably dealing with a 2-Rex, not just a 1-Rex proxy, he came back and actually scouted off the rest of that upper plateau, and that allowed him to scout that other barracks, and hopefully is going to allow him to get out that spawning pool faster than you would expect. I mean, the 15-15 spawning pool timing can totally hold a 2-Rex pressure like this, as long as it's scouted, as long as the bunker isn't thrown down completely unprepared. However, with the first Marine coming out from that barracks, it looks like the SCV is going to get killed, but with 2 more SCVs coming in from the north side, they are going to be able to finish that barracks. So Azamato is actually not in bad shape at all. He can definitely still do this. That spawning pool is going to be finishing in just 10 seconds, and we have 400 minerals saved up right now. MadCow pushing in with a handful of drones, going after the SCV, trying to deny that bunker, and that is exactly what he's doing. He's significantly delaying this. He has 2 more Marines having to deal with, but having succeeded in pushing back those Marines and actually taking them down, allowing his drones to kind of pitter-patter away once that first Marine did go down. 2 more drones chasing after that other Marine. Nice control here from MadCow, and we do have the first 4 Zerglings on the production tab. Oh, at the same time, an SCV has managed to sneak in, and the stutter step micro is too strong from Azamato. He's pushing in, and the Zerglings are not going to be enough to actually succeed in taking down all 3 of these Marines, and he's not taking care of the SCV. That barracks is going to go up. He needs to pull these drones. He needs to start doing something about that bunker, but no, that bunker goes up. The SCV succeeds in taking that fortification within firing range of that hatchery, and now MadCow is in a very bad position. The bunker completing the wall off on that south side. All the SCVs have been pulled. Where were the drones? Oh my goodness, a lot of Zerglings right now, and the drones are finally doing a doom push, but it might be just too late. The whole position micro from those SCVs getting a nice concave on that bunker, cutting down the surface area, making it so that he has to target the SCV specifically, and we can see that he's not doing that at all. Finally starting to target them down, but oh my goodness, all of the Zerglings have been cut down. 14 over 9 harvesters right now. MadCow is in a very bad position. However, Azamato, supply block, 19 supply, only 1 more Marine on the production tab. Some nice transfuses, keeping those queens alive, allowing his Spinecrawler to actually reposition. Oh no, it's just barely within range of that bunker. I believe Spinecrawlers can actually outrange bunkers if positioned pixel perfect, just like 1 hex off. Oh, the Marines being way too frisky, pushing forward, not succeeding in taking down that queen. Only 1 health. Holy crap. Holy crap. And that's what I'm talking about. That spine crawler just barely outside of range. I'm not sure if he can just right click on it and actually deal damage because he's taking down that hatchery. But I don't think that spine crawler is going to be able to do enough DPS to that bunker, especially with so many SCVs standing by to repair them. 10 more Zerglings on the production tab, but Azamato is no longer supply blocked. We have 2 more Marines coming out from him. He'll have 27 supply before long. And the Harvester advantage, even now, I mean, 7/16, Azamato can just lift off these barracks. And in fact, I would just complete my next 2 Marines and lift them off and then go home. But I think he's going to commit to this. Here comes the final push. Some of those poor drones getting caught behind those queens going to town, actually doing a pretty good job of targeting down those SCVs. However, it's too late. Only 2 drones remain. The last 2 queens are going to get targeted down, and it looks like Azamato is going to succeed in taking down that hatchery, and with it is MadCow's only hope of actually turning this around into his favor. A very well played game. I was impressed by MadCow's ability to realize that where there's 1, there's going to be 2. I mean, 2 racks proxy is very common. 1 racks proxy, who's ever heard of that? So, I mean, a really good play here from MadCow, realizing that he saw 1 barracks, realizing that there was a reason that SCV ran this way and not this way, and actually checking out the rest of that plateau. I was very impressed by that. I was also very impressed by Azamato making it so that SCV did run to the right side of it to make it so that he knew he would get in here with an SCV desperately trying to get that bunker up, and then the whole position micro from those SCVs really made a major difference in that game, because if you're repairing, it can kind of mess with the aggro mechanics there, making it so that they can be a target, and he was constantly switching back to hold position or stop or repair. I'm not 100% sure what he was doing, but it worked like a charm, and it was great. Very clever also to position the bunker over here, making it so that even though the creep was spreading, he used the terrain to his advantage, make it so that the concave was not going to be nearly as effective for MadCow. And then MadCow, a little bit of tip. Obviously, you need to pull your drones whenever you manage to get those Marines back. You can't let that bunker go up. It's so totally okay for you to pull every single one of your drones in order to ensure that a bunker is not within range of your hatchery. That's why creep spreads out this far, is to make it so that this sort of thing doesn't happen. So when you had those first 4 Zerglings, it would have been awesome to see 8 drones behind them, 8 drones specifically designated to force the bunker to be canceled, so that Azamato would have to run back, tail between his legs, or start up a bunker farther away from the creep, making it so that your spine crawler maybe was a little bit more effective. I feel like MadCow was playing this a little bit greedy. He did delay that spawning pool. He did get out that hatchery first, and so obviously he was looking forward to a macro style game, and hey, maybe Azamato and MadCow have met on the ladder before and they knew about that, but I think that hubris, that greed from MadCow really bit him in the ass, just because he wasn't willing to make the economic cut to win the game, because Azamato definitely made an economic cut, and you could see that he was only on 14 harvesters at the 7-minute mark. So fantastic game from both players. You know who else is fantastic? You, for watching this replay, so thanks for that. If you have a game you want me to cast, you could PM me here or on Reddit. One way or another, I will see you guys later. I am Big and Scary. Bye.